Hi y'all, it's me. I don't know if I want to have this light on though because it really just shows every detail. Ugh, big boob.
What?
Ciao, anyway, so, alright y'all, it is Halloween. Alright y'all, it is officially October. It is my first video of October, and you know what that means? So for my first video of October, which I am so excited about, I love spooky season. And I'm not like, spooky season. Like, I actually like spooky season. Like, I love haunted houses, love horror movies, into all that. So for my first video of October, which I am so excited about, I am going to a haunted house with my friends. I will be taking you guys with me. I feel like that'd be so much fun to watch me in a haunted house because for some reason, haunted houses, like the people dressed up, always target me. And I think it's because I'm like this big, like I'm 6'5". I think it's because I'm like this big guy, but like this thing right here, this thing gives it away. I scream like a little girl, and every haunted house I go to, it ends in me being chased down for my life. One time I ran out of a haunted house and I didn't know that there was like mud because it had just rained. I didn't know that there was like mud right after the exit, and I'm running from a guy with a chainsaw and I slip and slide, like a slip and slide all the way through the mud. One year I was chased out of a haunted house and I ran for my life by 4 people dressed up. 4 people linked up. They linked up and they chased me. I ran to a porta potty and locked the door and they couldn't get in, so they started rocking the porta potty back and forth. It was lifting and like shit was splashing everywhere. And then they got it open. They ripped the door open and one of the girls got in all dressed up like a bloody doll face and stood above me like this. And she was giggling and I cried. So I'm going to take you guys with me. My friend Nick is gonna be coming with me, and in the meantime, I need to get ready. I'm all clean.
I used to be so beautiful, now look at me. My actions are unbeautiful, it's clear to see.
That was so stupid. I'm wearing overalls, Air Forces, Champion, turtleneck, bomber, face. I'm on my way to Nick's now. I will see you guys when I get there. We driving through a cornfield, bitch.
This is fucking crazy.
My little Civic cannot handle this. It smells like corn.
I mean, makes sense.
We had to park in a cornfield because there's so many people. City guys buy vibrators, country boys make do. Look, it looks like I'm smoking. Y'all, we going to the first one. I feel sick. No. What the fuck? That sounds like it's getting closer. Oh my god. Hey hookers. I am currently editing and I am realizing that haunted houses, there's a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot of like hectic energy. It's really dark. And editing these clips, I'm realizing that it's probably very confusing. I wasn't like in the haunted house like, hey guys, like I was just going through the haunted house and had the camera rolling. So it's very confusing. So I figured I should come on here and narrate what happened throughout the haunted house so that you guys have some sort of context. So for the first haunted house, we went into this neon themed haunted house. Y'all, I'm shaking. What the fuck? Y'all, I'm shaking in my boots, girl. So it was like full of like clowns and like low-key like tribal people, but they were like neon tribal people. I don't know. It was the first house. It was like the lowest of the totem pole. Like it was the least scary house to go into. Before we went into that house, there was a couple behind us and I asked them to go with us so that we were not in the back. Because my biggest fear is in a haunted house when you're walking through and one of the people that are dressed up start following you. I absolutely hate that. So I had a couple behind us and we went through the haunted house. And then we went to the next one, which was like a garage theme, if that makes sense. Like it was like themed like a garage, like a broken down, rundown garage. There was like broken cars, there was like fire, there was like horns going off, there were tires, you had to walk around tires, like a bunch of stuff like that. To the right. I can't see a thing. Oh my god. What the fuck? That is fire. We're trying. Wait, let's wait for our girls. Let's wait for our girls. Once again, there was a group of like 3 girls behind us that we had no idea who they were, and I asked them to go with us. They were literally like maybe 15, and I had them go behind us. After that, we ended up going to the hayride, which was so much fun. But just like every single year, I get put in the back for some reason. I don't know why, but every single year I get put into the back of the hayride. So I'm like at the very end, it's just me and then the ground. So people that are dressed up like to come right up next to me and scare me. And like I said before, I scream like a little bitch. So they all heard me screaming, and there was like 3 people that were dressed up standing above me. And for some reason on the hayride, they were allowed to touch you. So they were like grabbing my hair. And then Nick said my name. So they all started chanting my name.
No! Oh my gosh! Who's touching me?
All of us.
No! No! Oh my gosh, call my mom!
I was literally fetal position on the hayride screaming as they were chanting my name and screaming at me. So then after the hayride, we went to the Haunted Manor, I think it was. It's like hotel themed, and that one was by far the most scary. It was like the most intense. There were the most people dressed up, and there was like a storyline. I don't know, it was just a really good haunted house. And once again, I asked this group of like 3 people to go with us and lead the way, and then I had one of my friends that I was with go behind me so I wasn't being followed the whole time, and I was like grabbing onto the guy that was in the group in front of me because I was so scared. That one, like I said, was by far the most fun. I didn't film an outro because I had work the next day. I got home so late that I just passed right out and then woke up for work and ran on 3 hours of sleep. So this is my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. My social media links will be down below. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, all that, and make sure you guys subscribe. I mean, I'll wait. Bye!